Last time, the South Islanders started focusing in on hui.
Having such a big drive on is guaranteed that I'm going to be able to start in the junior Rada final.
But a tricky Canterbury Christmas cracker threw a spanner in the works.
Very gutting to knock the rail.
I'd say that was probably the hardest junior we've had this season.
She basically destroyed the fence.
Today, we're back in Te Ika a Maui, and Tara has her Riverhills boys booked in for some elite level training.
I'm in the high performance ID squad. We're the riders that they're looking at that could possibly be Olympic representatives for New Zealand in the future. I've already had my lesson on Epic, got plenty of takeaways from there, and now Bazinga, they're a little bit opposite rides.
ASNZ have a 5-tier jumping pathway, starting with the talent identification squad, through to the jumping high performance squads for those tracking towards World Championships and the Olympics.
Step left, look right.
James is from Australia. He's an amazing coach and has actually helped out a lot, especially with Bazinga.
Good. Left was easy. Landed on the left lead. Now he's still landing on the left lead.
It's a me thing.
Yeah.
Our weight defines a lot on which leg the horse lands on first.
And look right.
So if my weight is more to the left side, the left leg will go down first, meaning we will strike off on the right lead when we land.
Tara lives with a birth disability known as Erb's palsy, which is nerve damage causing muscle fatigue and structural disfiguration to her left shoulder.
Keep your rhythm and your right leg against him.
My brachial plexus, which is like a little nerve box in my neck, it's what was originally damaged at birth. I have upset that within the last 3 years and all 5 nerves that run down my left arm, so it's pretty hard to work my arm.
Keep going.
I naturally land a little bit more to the right because it's my comfortable side.
And look. Very good. You even got right landing at the Liverpool. I reckon that was pretty good.
Yeah.
Things aren't looking quite as positive for Soph. She's had to call the vet to take a look at Rascally Blue.
He's not uncomfortable, but when he flexes his leg, which is when he holds it in like the uncomfortable position for 30 seconds or whatever it is, I think that'll bring out his soreness, so. But he definitely would be in pain if I was to try and jump him. It's all right. Sorry, he's trying to eat the bush.
So I'm exaggerating his lameness by holding it. He's quite uncomfortable in it. OK, you can walk him back. He's got inflammation in the joint. Now it just needs to settle down. It can be like 6 weeks to 2 months.
No.
Because the thing is, we've given him a month off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's not something that's going to affect him forever, but it's something that's going to be a slow healing process, which is gutting. I don't think that there's much hope that he's going to be ready for Hawaii, unfortunately, because that's in 10 weeks. So if he has to have, like, 2 months off, he's not going to be ready for Hawaii without risk of re-injuring him.
That means Blue will be joining Kenny G on paddock leave for the rest of the season. And Roxy moves into the #1 spot, but she's going to need a tune-up. And who better to help than Dylan?
Good morning, darling. Dylan is my favourite person in the warm-up because he just puts up my fences and only tells me if I'm doing something wrong. He doesn't overdo it.
Keep a soft hand. I know when she's pulling because she puts her head up.
Where'd it go from? Oh, that was actually way better.
She puts her head up when you pull. That's better. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's definitely 5. It's good to shorten and lengthen the stride out. Okay, go 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Only just. Now go back to the 5.
Back to 5 already?
Yeah.
If it was up to Roxy, she'd do everything in 5.
Are you ready for the weekend?
I'm ready for the weekend.
You're only going to win because I'm not going to be there. You don't have any competition.
I'm not even going to argue with you on that. I'm whipping my ass.
The next morning, the rain has come to wash Blue's tears away. as he's staying home for the first time.
We are off to Dannevirke World Cup, and Roxy will be jumping in the Premier Young Rider there. She's actually jumps bigger than what Blue does. It's just in my head, Blue's like my little number one. You're going back in the paddock. You're not coming. It definitely makes it less fun going to the shows without Blue there. I will admit, I normally come home from a show with a red ribbon every time.
Pressure's on you, Roxy, to come up with the goods. It's showday at Dannevirke. Tara's up bright and early to get her Riverhills boys primed for action.
Just getting Bazinga ready to go for his pre-ride. Before, I just like to hop on before all the classes start when it's nice and quiet. Just go out there and work him around a little bit.
No stranger to work, Tara spends an extraordinary amount of time in the saddle.
Race horses, you can go 10 to 15 minutes per horse. I do up to 12 of those a day, and then I spend a minimum of 20 minutes on each of my 6 that I'm working a day. That probably adds up to about 40 hours a week in the saddle alone. I guess the more hours I spend in the saddle, the more natural it is for me, which is why I'm finding it easier and easier each day. Adding it all up together, it must be roughly about 2,000 hours a year that I'm riding.
Tara's entered Epic in the international event after the Young Rider, which means special stabling.
Epic's doing the 1-star the following day, which is under FEI rules, so he has to be in a restricted area.
An FEI event is internationally sanctioned and highly regulated.
I guess it's all kind of just for safety. Only authorised people around them. There's no one that could possibly sabotage the horses or anything like that.
To go with Epic special treatment is a breakfast booster shot.
Him and his brother get them. And it does just help with energy levels.
But if only Tara could have picked Epic's favourite flavour.
Oh, yuck! You're all right. We're gonna get out.
The Young Rider is moments away, and Soph and Roxy are looking steadfast in their warm-up. But Epic is decidedly unsettled.
I've never seen him like this. Maybe soundproof ears don't work.
This eardrum conundrum has both Soph and Tara baffled.
Noise upsets him, so let's try soundproof. Not noise also upsets him.
Blue doesn't like soundproof because he sweats too much, he gets too hot. Oh, what a weirdo. It's a World Cup show here at Dannevirke, which means that the times are normally very tight because it's built to an international standard. So I have a feeling that there's going to be a lot of time faults.
The Young Rider course features a Liverpool at 2 and a sizable treble at 6. The pressure is on with a time allowed of 90 seconds and double points up for grabs. Hopefully Epic was all ears to that because he's first to go.
I gave him the first few fences and then I was like, all right, got down, got stuck into business. Just like we practice at home. Jump in. The treble was normal in, but kind of long out. It kind of always encouraged you to make the right decision, but then again, the oxer encouraged your horse to stretch out.
A beautiful clear round, but unfortunately, finishing at 95.23 seconds means 6 time faults. Proving just how tricky the course is.
So that was 4 jump faults there.
It doesn't look like anyone will go clear and meet the time allowed.
20 time faults.
Soph and Roxy are up next, and they're throwing all caution to the wind.
Tara had 6 time faults and she was not going slow. So as soon as I had that, I just decided to ride the entire thing as fast as I possibly could, and she was amazing. We galloped to some and took out strides everywhere, and she just flew around. It is risky, but a rail is only 4 faults. Good girl. I ended up actually being 9 seconds under time, which is unbelievable.
Clear in 82.1 seconds. That puts Soph at the top spot, with just Tara and Bazinga to go.
To get underneath that time allowed, I had to go quicker than I would even go on a jump off.
They are flying. So far, so clear. Just one fence to go.
Pretty unlucky rail. it would have been on the edge of its cups.
Well, unfortunately, the last fence came down for Tara with a time of 87.04.
Rail or not, Roxy was still faster, which means another red ribbon and 20 points.
This is the 6th place one. No, Sophie won first. I want the red one. Fast and furious. Won the race today, that's what we were. Took a risk going that fast, but it definitely paid off. I finished 2nd and 3rd with 4 faults on Bazinga. Epic finished 3rd with 6 time faults.
It's the morning after the show, and Soph has some exciting news.
So some extra motivation to drive all the way to Dannevirke because we picked up Pascal, and I've just bought her from East Coast Performance Horses, sight unseen, because I went online shopping for Christmas. She is a 5-year-old mare, definitely a little bit smaller than my horses, that's for sure. That was the first thing I noticed, but that doesn't mean that she's not mighty. Pascal has had, all up in her life, I think 2 months' work. And since then, she's had a baby and been in the broodmare paddock getting fat. My plans for her is to produce her up and potentially sell her on if I don't think she's going to jump Grand Prix as like a junior rider, young rider horse, or I just keep her and go all the way, but it depends what she wants to do. Definitely got a podgy baby belly.
Back across the tracks, Tara is hosting a training session ahead of the Waitemata show, and me and my coastie cruisers are inbound.
I got Drover, and Tama's bought... Who you brought up, Tama? Latte. We're here at Tara's place to give each other lessons. I don't know how well it's going to go, but I think I'm just here for a laugh. Can't go over it, gotta go through it.
While Tama and I get tacked up,
Good songs.
Tara's working with Sadie and her horse on loan. That's right, on loan.
Just take your time, try and get him to relax. Your body language is something he feels and he's very sensitive to it. I've helped Sadie quite a few times and I've actually ridden her horse quite a bit, so I know both of them quite well, which makes my life a lot easier when training her because I kind of know what she thinks and knows what the horse thinks. Leg, sit up. Really good, well done. Can I do that again? It was not pretty. Take your time. Good girl. I reckon we finish him on that, because he is doing what he's told. You jumped those scary jumps. Oh, you were so brave. I thought that went pretty well. That did, you did really well.
Well, if you think that's impressive, wait until you see what we can do.
Where are your pads?
I don't wear pads.
Oh, you're in your gumboots.
What's wrong with my gumboots? I ride and die in my gumboots.
How good is he with his shortening and lengthening?
Yeah, always listen to Tara, but you gotta have a little bit of cheekiness back.
Do you even know what that is?
Yeah. Faster, slower.
Not exactly, but alrighty.
Because if you just get told the instructions, then she thinks you're fully listening to her.
Try not to have so much man hands. He needs to be a bit softer in his hands because when you've got a nice horse, you don't want to create a bad mouth. Keep your leg on. Why can I see daylight?
Listen, Drover. Good man, Drover. There's a lot of info.
Right, look at your fence.
Oi!
Move straight. Give him a good pat. That was really good from him. Tama, it's your turn. Stay with your legs, brother. Stay.
Tama went pretty mean. The girls just said too many words to him.
The more consistent you can be with your body and where it is, the calmer she will be. Keep your leg on, even hand. Nice and even.
Uno, dos, tres.
That was a good effort.
Better. Hands like that. Tight the whole time. And going on more of an angle.
Like this.
Well, your arms don't have to be full. Just make sure, because you're going like this, and then you start turning like this. Set up.
Sit up.
Kick it. Kick it. Kick it.
Kick it
Go
again.
again. Kick it.
Kick it again. Oh, yeah.
See, Sadie, this is why I'm the coach.
Hey, I got two people telling me what to do.
Thomas King for Waitemata show. That's all the coach. He's keen and ready to go.
Oh, good job, Tama.
Of course, in the junior rider, the pair to beat is Matisse and Jay-Z. To keep at the top of their game, they've come for a tune-up with an old young rider.
I've got a little bit to work on with Oliver Croucher, making sure we're working as a team.
How's he been feeling this last week?
Good, really good.
Yeah.
I've just been working on that canter in that corner.
Yep. You want to have the canter, but you don't want to be creating it all the time. Just kind of maintain it as you go. Soften. Good. I think we can do a little more soften off the ground.
When you're cantering to a massive fence, you overthink everything. And I want to protect him as much as I can.
3, 2, oh. Let's come again to those two. That's where we added the step, eh?
I've got to be a little bit less protective and just let him do his job.
There we go. Good, super. The hard thing is when we've had a really dream run and you've had a lot of wins this season, then we start to kind of feel like we want to keep that perfect result every time. But you've already got those points. Every round now is just another round. Good. Super. Really good, eh? He looks very stoked with himself.
She's like, I did amazing.
It's a great day on the sand at Waitemata Show. But Tom is happy with that, and Latte is frothing.
We have to go jump her in her first actual competition. Yeah, I reckon she'll go all right.
Latte's starting to look the part, and holy haka, so is the bro with his fancy warehouse riding boots.
They even gave me a discount too, aka the Jazz discount, eh, Jazz?
Mullet tucked away, and Tom is a showstopper.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Let's hope he's also a show jumper.
Come on, girl, lift up your feet.
That little encouragement seems to have done the trick.
For her first time, she didn't do bad. At least she didn't stop at any of them. Carried on, threw her around, jumped all her jumps. Yeah, not bad.
Ka mau te wihi tama. Now it's my turn for action, and this could be Drover's best chance for going clear.
I built the fences, so that means something, right? It doesn't help me know it any better, because I didn't pay any attention when we were putting the numbers out. Drover's just got the metre 5. I'm competing against my mother in this class. Mum's probably going to beat me and then rub it in my face all weekend, all next week, and then right up till the next horse show.
I'm winning. We already predicted that.
Even if I do win, Mum will bring up the fact that last time she won...
That she schools your horse for you?
Yeah, and that I only won because she rides my horse.
I'm up first, and we're going to show him how it's done.
That was interesting.
Not the best start, but here comes fence 2.
Oh, it's fence 3. Good, man. That way, that way. It didn't go too well. Only got to fence 4. That was my bad. You're right. Sorry, buddy. Come on. I missed, and then it just gave him a bit of a fright. But that's all right. Things to work on.
So I didn't exactly set the bar high for Mum, who's riding like a superstar out there.
Time went really good, unfortunately. I think I'll just try not talk to her, because otherwise I think it's going to get a bit rubbed into my face. I'll just stick to hiding away for now.
While I practice at my hide-and-seek skills, Matisse is taking a look at the junior rider course.
Feeling good. The course is perfect. Striding's really good. It is decent sized, so we'll make sure he's jumping good in the warm-up.
This time, the junior rider is on the sand, which will affect how the horses perform. Over the premier height of 120 to 130, the course finishes over a one-stride double at 10. There's a big field in the junior, featuring Liv from season 4 and Sadie riding on loan.
Tara's been sent an emergency message of, are you sure I can do this? And it was, yeah, you know the instructions.
Sadie may know the instructions, but on loan needs to listen up.
You can get yourself out of it, you're smart enough to, so do it. Oh boy. The start was great. Swim up and ride, up and ride. As we got round, got a little bit longer, a little bit flappy. Stay distant, get up. And he came into that big rock, so should have sat, should have got him together. We got there wrong, you're okay. Find the leg. He's not the bravest horse out. He went, I can't do that, Mum.
Unfortunately, the second refusal means elimination for Sadie and on loan.
You're okay. Oh boy.
Red jacket's coming out, Daisy.
Jay-Z definitely knows it's the junior day. I don't think we can be any more ready.
Off to a fantastic start as always, but here comes that lollipop boxer.
The lollipop, I knew it was going to be the hardest as it is a lot bigger. Jay-Z can do no wrong. I love him so much. Come on.
And just like that, they're through to another jump off. Liv from season 4 has also made it to the jump off. Once she calms her horse Candy Apple down, they're away. A clear and fast round now could put a lot of pressure on Matisse.
So that's our first double clear, time of 42.82. Matisse Masterson in the ring now, Jay-Z, GNZ.
Those practice sessions are paying off. Keeping a steady canter, Matisse and Jay-Z are cruising through the course. Final fence for the win, and they're clear.
Lovely double clear there from Matisse, 39.37, puts her first. So don't leave the ring, Matisse.
Matisse and Jay-Z's amazing form continues, which means more rugs and more ribbons.
Thank you, judges.
And a lot more points. At the start of the new year, Tara is third on both leaderboards. Soph stays on the top of the young, and Matisse takes a lead in the junior, with Jess also inside the top 10. Next time, the South Islanders cross the strait.
1 a.m. in the morning, so it's like a 4-hour sailing.
We just did a 3-day trip.
My mullet club sees some action in Te Teko.
Yeah, this is a bit flash from there.
And we get our first taste of Hoi.
I think Roxy's very happy to be here.
Tēnā koutou, NZ Roni.